Hi, it's Talia. Welcome to today's class. Don't forget to like and subscribe. New video is every Monday. Let's start laying down. Relax. I want you to bring your feet together, knees apart. Put one hand on your stomach, another hand on your chest, and just try to slow down your breathing. Notice how your hand is rising with every inhalation, chest is rising. And with every exhalation, chest falls, stomach kind of drops in, and pay attention at how it feels, the position of your stomach when you exhale, because I will be referring to this kind of muscle position later in the class. Slow down, slow down. All your attention is on your hand, on the muscles in your stomach and chest. In and out. Try to make your inhalations as slow as possible, exhalations as slow as possible, controlled and comfortable. Feel your knees falling closer and closer to the ground, hips relaxed. And then bring your knees together. Open your feet as wide as your mat, lift your toes, and start to windshield wiper your knees side to side. Let's go to the right side. You can take your right foot and press it onto your left knee and kind of bring the left knee closer to the mat. Start to lift your left hip even higher so the stretch goes into the hip and maybe even lower back. Let's switch. Let's go to the left side. You're gonna take your left foot and press it on the right knee. Make sure that you don't feel any knee sensations. It's a hip work. It's maybe a little bit lower back work. So make sure the action is coming from the hip. We are gonna arch our back. So if you look at the video, there's a gap between my lower back and the mat. And then I'm gonna tuck my tailbone and my lower back is imprinted on the mat. So let's try to do exactly the same. Arch the back, create the space between lower back, and tuck your tailbone. Lower back is super imprinted on the mat. On your tippy toes, start to walk your feet as close to your hips as possible. Keep your lower back imprinted on the mat. Lift your knees up, lift your chest up, and try to lift your tailbone up off the floor. We're gonna jump right into it. Lift your chest, lift your tailbone on the floor. Lower back is super imprinted on the floor. You're actually feeling it. Keep lifting your hips up and relax. You can keep your knees bent or straight in this position. It's up to you. It doesn't matter. Let's windshield wiper the knees a couple of times side to side if you feel it in your lower back. It's a core work, so we want our core, our stomach, deep core to work. Tuck your tailbone again, imprint your lower back, lift your tailbone, sacrum off the floor, lift your feet off the floor, chest up and stay. Keep breathing. Lower ab in, abdominals in, so try not to protrude your abs. Don't cone them, actually vacuum them in as per exhalation when you were laying down in the beginning of the class, and relax. I will keep my legs straight in some positions. You can always keep your knees bent. It doesn't matter, we're concentrating on the core. Keep your knees bent for the next one and start to lift your chest up. Sliding your hands on the knees, lifting chest up, and slowly go down. Keep tucking your tailbone and keep lifting chest up and down. Chest up. Keep your lower back on the mat and down. Try to reach your knees with your fingertips. Chest up and down. The slower you do it, the better. The more control you're having, it's better. Lift your chest up and down. You can go faster if you'd like, but I would rather you do it very slowly with control. Chest up, stomach in, and slowly down. So as you're controlling vertebra by vertebra, you're lifting up and imprinting your back on the mat. Relax, feel your stomach, and then tuck your tailbone. Lift your butt up and rock all the way up to sitting without touching the floor. Back on your back and all the way up to sitting. 2, back, and rock all the way up to sitting. Use the momentum. Keep rocking back and forth. It's okay if you touch the mat with your feet when you come to sitting. Keep rocking back, lifting your butt, sacrum up and forward to sitting in both. Back and rock forward. Keep rocking on your back, on your lower back. You should be not plopping, but actually rocking like a boat. Back and forth, back and forth. Use as much momentum as you need. And then we're gonna hold this boat pose. So if you were touching your feet on the mat, lift them up, arms in front. I like to keep my knees straight, but it's not important. You can bend your knees as well. It's just different variation. You can also lift your arms up for a more difficult position. Choose your position. You can even put the hands back down. And then we're gonna start to lower the legs and chest back on the mat and back up. Lower down and back up. Continue, do your best, continue. Go back and up. Use your hands on the mat if you need. Back and back to the boat. Lay down and back to the boat. Continue, lay down and back to the boat. One more time. And relax. Exhale. You should feel your abs quite a lot. Windshield wiper your knees side to side, just to rest, release some tension. Then bring your knees to your chest, tuck your tailbone. You want to always feel like you're lifting your sacrum up. And then keep your knees together, and we're gonna start to move them side to side. Arms like a letter T. Please try not to plop to the side, but actually lower your knees to the side with control. Just keep moving side to side, arms like letter T, shoulders as close to the mat, as close to the floor as possible. Do your best. Just keep moving side to side, knees together. You're hovering above the floor. Tailbone is lifted. Keep moving side to side, left and right. And if you want more difficult position, straighten your legs and try to bring the toes closer to the fingers. I actually like straight better, but again, it depends on your flexibility, and it's a little bit harder variation. So no worries, just choose where you're comfortable and where you feel some work is happening, and that's good enough. Continue to move side to side. Last time, and then again, small windshield wipering of the knees if you need that. Rest a little bit, catch your breath, and we're gonna come to down dog position. Quick stretch here, pedal out your feet, just big breath to check how you're feeling today in your down dog. Maybe bounce your chest a little bit, and we're gonna start to shift all the way to very, very, very high plank forward and back. Inhalation, you're gonna round your spine and shift to your plank. Exhale, you're gonna go back to down dog. Inhale, go to plank, keep your core tight. It's a core class. And forward, do your best. Just don't think cannot, tired, difficult, easy. Just continue back to plank and stay. Hold your plank, crunch your stomach. Imagine you're doing your core work when you're laying down in your back, tucking your tailbone. Lower ab in, breathe, and then very, very slowly lower your knees directly under your hips. Child's position. Sit on your heels. You see I'm rolling my wrist. We actually didn't warm up the wrist and went straight back to quite difficult position like plank. So if you need, take your time to warm up the wrist here. Come to cat position, hands and knees. Round your spine, tuck your toes, keep your stomach in, lift your knees 1 centimeter off the mat, keep the stability without changing anything. Extend your right leg back to plank, left leg back to plank, left knee in, right knee in, right leg back to plank, left leg back to plank, left knee in, right knee in. Continue stepping back to plank and stepping back to hovering tabletop. You want your knees off the mat all the time. Notice, don't change the position in your shoulders. Continue plank to hands and knees, hovering tabletop, and relax. If you try to keep the stability without moving, it's quite challenging. Rest, side out, child's position, and decide where you want to keep your hands, back like me or in front over your head. And then slowly come back to hands and knees. From here, extend your right leg back, spin the left foot out, left knee under your left hip, supported side plank. Stretch that side body, right arm over the ear, and then you're gonna come up to stretch the left side body, lean over the right leg. Use your core to gently land back on your left hand, right arm up. You see I'm on my fingertips, very light. Using my core to come back, lean over my right leg, stretch the left side body, and gently come back to this modified side plank. Using the side core. Come back to lean over your right leg, stretch the left side body, and gently lower your left hand down. Continue to move like that using your core. Use the stability of your core. Try not to stick out your hips back. Tuck your tailbone, core tight. And then from here, lift your right leg up hip level, maybe higher if you want. Very light on your bottom hand, on your left hand. And then lower your right leg down. We're gonna lift left knee up off the floor. This is the first variation. Second, more difficult variation, to lift the foot as well or extend the leg in front of you. Choose your variation. Push into your right foot and suck your left leg back into your side core. Okay, good job. And let's switch the side. So now modified side plank. Right knee under the right hip, right hand on the floor, left arm over the ear. Stretch the whole left side body here. Use the core to come up, lean over your left leg and come back to side plank. Come up, lean over your left leg and come back to side plank. I'm not leaning here. I think I forgot to do it on this side, but you should do it. You should lean over your left leg to stretch the right side body. I'm just concentrating on the core work only here. So please add that leaning over the left hand. Okay, and then we're gonna lift the left leg up hip level. Very light on your left hand. Tuck your tailbone. You see I'm showing my lower back, that I'm not sticking out my hips back. I'm almost trying to balance without the left hand, only on my right knee. You can try this, it's fun. And then lower your left foot down, put a lot of weight into the left foot and decide whether you want to lift your right knee back into your body or together with the right foot, or maybe extend the right leg in front of you and have this super difficult variation of side plank. Great job. Come to hands and knees. And we're gonna come to my favorite pose, heart melting pose, puppy pose. Lower your chest down, arms forward. You can bring the chin to the mat or forehead to the mat. And take your left arm and thread it underneath the right arm and twist your chest. Very nice, relaxing twist here. Put a lot of weight on your left shoulder in this twist, not on your neck. And keep spinning your right side of the chest up to the sky to intensify the twist if you need that. Start to slow down your breathing and very slowly change the side. Right arm underneath the left arm. Lay down on your right shoulder to the best of your ability here. Just find that stretch at the back, the twist. Take it to your level of comfort, of stretch. Let's come to sitting position. You can actually do this exercise standing as well. Extend your right arm to the side. Take your left hand and pull your ear to the shoulder and start to move your chin side to side, and just try to get into the small muscles in front of the neck, back of the neck, and turn your face to the left, chin down to the left side of the chest. Take the left hand and intensify the stretch. Now let's switch the sides. Left arm to the side, right hand goes here to shoulder, over the head, and nice stretch. Get some. Pull your chin to the right side of the chest. Pull the chin down. Just enjoy. It should feel nice. It should never feel like something uncomfortable. Chin down, interlace the fingers behind your head, elbows together, close. Pulling your chin down and rounding in, feeling the stretch from the top of the neck down to your middle back, and open your chest, elbows back. A few more rounds like this. Chin down, round your spine. You can start to move side to side, like turn your chest a little bit to the right and to the left, and start rounding in like a cat pose. Enjoy the stretch on the back, and then inhalation, open your chest, arms up over your head and lean side to side. Keep your elbows straight. Enjoy the stretch in your shoulders, in your side body. And again, I remind you, you can do this stretches standing, sitting, in any position. It's about upper body. And twist to the right, look to the right, twist to the left. I'm moving my neck because I enjoy neck stretches in a twist, so you can try that as well. Put the fingertips on your shoulders and start to roll your shoulders. Make a big circle with the elbows in one direction. Open. Big circles here. And reverse the circles. Elbows back, up, forward. Go at your own pace. Give those shoulders some mobility exercise. Extend your arms to the side. Rotate one arm in, another one arm out, and continue to switch like this again at your own pace. Move from the shoulder so that you want one palm up to the ceiling, another one down, switching and moving from the shoulder. Put right hand on the mat, lean to the right. With your left hand, catch your right tricep round your spine and feel the stretch on the left back, on the left side body. The more you're rounding, the more stretch you're gonna feel. And let's switch the side. Lean to the left, stretch the side body, catch your left tricep with the right hand, chin down, round your spine like you're really having bad posture. Mild stretch on the right, or maybe not mild. Bring to your arms in a cactus shape. Move the arms back to squeeze the shoulder blades and move the elbows forward to round your spine. Arms back, arms forward, rounding your spine. Arms back, squeeze your shoulder blade, puff up your chest and round your spine. Arms forward. Lift your right arm up. Catch your elbow with the left hand and keep pulling your elbow behind your head. Lean to the left. Lean to the left. Switch. Catch your left elbow with the right hand, pull the elbow behind your head and lean to the right. Nice stretch in the shoulder and side body, your lats. Interlace the fingers behind your back if that's possible. If not possible, you can catch the elbows. Move the arms away from your body. Lean forward, put the top of the head on the floor, lift your hips up and keep moving your arms away from the body. If this clasp of the hands is not accessible for you, you can always put the hands by the ears down to support your head here. It's just a nice position to kind of, you can even massage your scalp here in this position. Staying upside down a little bit. And come back. We're gonna finish the class the same way we started it, laying down on the back, one hand on your stomach, another hand on your chest, feet together, knees apart, butterfly position. Please stay here as long as you need. Thank you for joining my class. I hope that you liked it. See you next Monday, and don't forget to subscribe.